What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times. We got a weekly race video for y'all. We are in the month of October, and we're on the speedrun track. Got a lot of stuff, by the way, and plus we got some versus races coming up later on as well for another track. So lots of things going down here for the month of October, including the fact that, as I said, we're on the speedrun track. This month of October is a royal month, because you see the speedrun track out here, and then you see right here, now in its full form, 25 castings. They're going to be separated into groups of 5, and then the finalists of each group are going to race in their own group, all in all, for a chance to basically kick the crown off the king from his throne. Yeah, that thing. So, what's going to happen is, we're going to race these in groups of 5, and then the winner of each group is going to wait until the other 4 groups end, and then we're going to race the finalists in their own race, and then after that, the winner is going to get 3 chances to try to best the king's speed. And if it beats it, we have a new king of the Raceways. So, yeah. 3 weeks of that, and then after that, we have another race coming up, and that's going to be featured on the Narrows Raceway, where it's going to be the return of the King's Crown Gauntlet. So, yeah, lots of stuff coming up. Be sure you stay tuned for that, but we're going to focus on this week with ID cars present. We're deciding to start Group 1 of the Royal Speedrun, and that's starting right now. All right, so it's time to start with group number 1. So we got the, we're going to turn the speedrun on. There it is. And we're going to show you the cars that are going to race up in front. And then they're going to show their speed. I'll record it off camera, and then they get a chance to best it. So here we go. First up is the Time of Taxi. And sometimes I'll end up putting out facts about this casting, and this is the ID Chase version, by the way. As it scores a 148. And then it slows down to 122, so that is your current best. Haven't worked that out yet. So they're going to be right here. Matter of fact, 5th year in this house, and there's a bunch of ripples in this carpet, so it's not going to look quite cute, basically. Some of y'all know what I mean. Next up, we got Drifsta. So let's get into it. 279. So if that happens, this car goes away, and then he doesn't get a second run because he already bested the time or the speed already. So the best right now is in fact 279. My old school district. Up next, the iPace E Trophy, subscribers' favorite. Some subscribers love this casting. I hope they're still around. As it scores a 322. So just like that, another speed run bested. And the iPace E Trophy is now your current head of this group. Then up next we got the kit, Knight Riders Industry 2000. Basically, it's a Pontiac Firebird from the 80s that has a bunch of gadgets on it. So that's what that is. Scores a 189. It got a really packing its punch. It gets a 221. So that's quite better. It's the third fastest in its group at this point, but did not do it. So then we got our last one right here. Howlin' Heat. So, here he goes. .309. Bear in mind the record is 322. Does he have it in him? .297. So what do you do, a 309? Yeah, 309. He did. So that was it for this run, for this round. The winner, by default, is the iPace E Trophy at 322. So with that, we are now going to start Group 2. Up next. All right, y'all. Time for Group 2 to make their way to the track. We're going to start things off by turning on this Speedrun thing. It's like that. So here we go. 15 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat with the light bar. They're using this casting more as a and that body type as a police vehicle. So I guess the other casting is gone away from now. Hopefully we'll get to see it back, as this car does a 228. Gonna give him one more shot. .249. A little bit better. Thank God I'm using my thank God I'm using my other phone, because if it was the old days, because I've upgraded phones, then I have to just write down a piece of paper. So this is a lot better. Aston Martin Vantage GT3. This is an older model because obviously I think right now they're using this car, the Vantage GTE, which you might see that in a future weekly race video. You never know. But that's the current car they're racing with right now, as basically this car just now all of a sudden just beat the record of the previous one, which is the Aston Martin, or which is the Challenger, or Charger. It did a 260. So with that, we're on to the next one. 16 Bugatti Chiron. I'm pretty sure some of y'all found it in the end case right now, as it just broke the record already. 292, right off the bat. Getting snaps right here. Yeah, I'm also on Snapchat, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't y'all know? Got ourselves a Nissan Fairlady Z. That's up next. Speed to beat, 292 scale mile an hour. It does a 214. It's going to get one more shot. There is a custom version of this style of a Fairlady Z here, as it does 225. Not the one I don't have in my collection, but there's one that but the one that is did a 225. But there's an older one, or not an older one, but I don't know if it's an older one or a newer one, but somehow There's another Nissan Fairlady Z that is out there in the Hot Wheels world that I've yet to get that looks totally different from the other one. Here's a 70 Dodge Charger RT ID chase model. Of course, as you already know, Hot Wheels ID is discontinued, but you can still find some of the cars right there, as this car did a 279. So just like that, we have ourselves our Group 2 winner, which is the 70 Dodge Charger RT, which means that it's now time to move on towards Group number 3. So let's get right into it. All right, Group 3. Starting off with this guy, 71 Lamborghini Miura P400 SV. It made its way to the mainline series after being an ID car, so we're very happy to see it pop up here. 323. Now I think there is about, oops, I already showed you it. Well, you want to see it again? Here it is. This is one color of it. There is a special flame yellow one, and then there is a orange super treasure hunt version. And then there is a blue one. And I think there's another one as well. So, yeah, the Lamborghini Miura finally getting some love in Hot Wheels. As its best was a 323. Last one was a 322, obviously. Tesla Model S. By the way, there's an updated model coming to the mainline series. The Model S Plaid in the P case. As this one does a 277. I'm pretty sure the other one would do a 358, I guess. And I'm pretty sure within the Then and Now series, they're probably going to make this car the Then car, and then the other one the Now car, which would be the Plaid model. So get ready for that. Nightburner, aka Mega Thrust. Always good to see that casting come around. 243 had posted. And then this best one was a 264. So the fastest one so far is the Miura. It's not been beat yet. It might get beat by a gold version of Roger Dodger. That's coming to the track. I was unable to find, by the way, every Magic 8-Ball release that had like a thing that says it on the bottom, especially if you find a Super Treasure Hunt. So that failed massively. But it was good to get one. This Roger Dodger did 274s back to back. Like Drake. Oh my god, I mentioned Drake, even though I'm a Kendrick fan. Anyway, here is the Night Shifter. God, I'm old. Yeah, Night Shifter. I remember being so hyped to get this casting too. 262. So there you go. $261. By the way, hopefully when this is out, I'll be out of Instagram jail. Because I've been put in for no good reason whatsoever. Alright, well, your winner of Group 3 is the 71 Lamborghini Miura P400 SV. The one who set the speed has won it. So with that being said, time to move on to Group number 4. Alright, Group number 4. Something ready? SRT Viper GTSR taking to the track. Without further ado, let's go. .326 is its speed. That's gonna do. Now we have to best that. .315. Remember, it's speed to beat. It's .326. So can the Escort do it? There's going to be a Silver Series lineup of nothing but Brian O'Connor's Fast and the Furious vehicles. Which includes 2 Supras in there by design. Because he had 2 different Supras. I'm just surprised that they didn't, like, modify the 2013 casting of the Toyota Supra for it to be like the actual one. I think they kind of missed an opportunity, they missed an opportunity on that. I can't speak for whatever reason. Moving on, Mercedes-AMG GT. This is the older model. Old as in, I'm pretty sure it's an updated one in real life. It did a 313. And then a 323. Up next, 95 Mazda RX-7 Drift model. Hopefully this makes it into the HW Drift series. And it looks like an LM race car as well, as it has a 106. I think that's the slowest so far in this weekly race video. And it improved to a 108. A staggering 108. Because why not? That's one slow-ass vehicle. Then, finally, West Coast Flyer. Starting to become a popular favorite amongst the Hot Wheels YouTube community. Let's see how it does. 310. Several of these are fast, so be on the lookout. You might have a fast one. 310 and then 309. So the fastest one, once again, is the first one, and it will be the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R. You know, the SRT Viper GTSR. This casting, right in front of you. Winner of Group 4. So without further ado, let's go to the final group, Group 5. Fifth group on tap. So, who we got? Well, we got the Jeep DJ 5A Express on here. Why not? This casting might flip off the track. So let's see. Ooh, it almost did. And it scored a 276. Look at it didn't happen. And it improved to a 286. That's quite dope. So here you go. Here he is. Up next is Jurassic Park Jeep. You can actually drive this in Forza Horizon 5 under the Universal Studios car pack. And it does a 285. Wow. That's really close. Sometimes the wheels might pick up the speed reader, so it might read a odd number. 285. Oh, really close. That's so close. Absolutely close. You can't get no more closer than that. By the way, all these are unpainted vehicles. So you call this group the Zamac group, as Shark Hammer 2 takes to the track. 317 already beats out the Jeep. The other one. Up next, another Roger Dodger. It had a partner crime too, the Dixie Challenger. But the Roger scored a 327. So he's now the fastest one around. And then just like that, we get down to the last one. Subaru BRZ Pandem. Now modified for mainline release. Of course, as this is Hot Wheels ID release right here. But I think it'll be coming into mainline pretty soon, as it is a 282. So slower than the Jeep DJ Express. It did a 304. It improves to be the third fastest. But still, it was not enough, as your winner of Group 5 is Roger Dodger. With that in mind, it's time to clear out the deck and bring on the final group. Or the group finals, as we'll call it. They're coming up next. All right, y'all. Group finals here, ladies and gentlemen. As we get the finalists from each group, and they're going to race head to head to get a winner. So here we go. Jaguar I-Pace E Trophy is up first. It does a 325. And then a 335. It's the fastest right now. Let's see if anybody else has the wheels to beat it. Up next, 70 Dodge Charger RT. Once again, Group 2 finalist. It does a 280. And then it improves to a 290. Or there you have it. Up next, 71 Lamborghini Miura P400 SV, the Group 3 finalist. He's back again. See if he can show off against the I-Pace. 323. Fastest to beat is 335. Gets one more shot. 322. So 323 was his best. And he ties his Group 3 speed. Up next, SRT Viper GTSR. $321. Slower than the Miura. $331. Faster than the Miura, but slower than the I-Pace. Got a little tight group here. Last but not least, Roger Dodger. $331, tied with the Viper. $330. So, with that all done, I can tell you the fastest, obviously, is the I-Pace, but tied for second is the SRT Viper GTSR and the Roger Dodger. Both of them are from Dodge, so there is something to that. Fourth, obviously, is the Mira. Fifth is the Charger. So, Dodge gets joint second and fifth. Who knew? Anyways, there's your group finalist winner, the I-Pace trophy, and now he's going to go one-on-one with X Team to see who will be the king of the raceways for Hot Wheels ID cars. Alright, you know what time it is? It's time to activate the Speedrun device. And it's time now for the race to begin. We're clearing out the group final list. So that we're all ready and set and on our way. First up, we have X Team. You have 3 shots to get your speed red and best it. Afterwards, it is the opponent's turn. And they got 3 shots again to try to beat it. So, X Team sets the pace. It is a 307. So here's the second run. Once again, it is a 307. Now it does a 306. So, he needs to beat that in order to become the king of the raceways for Hot Wheels ID cars. Without further ado, let's get into it. Can he take the throne away from X Team? $327, and just like that, one shot kill. Your winner and new king of the raceways, it is the Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy. Just like that, a king lost their throne, and now it's taken by this guy right here. I mean, I said this before many times about the about the I-Pace E-Trophy, but it's unmatched. You can't really beat it. And I don't know if there's a Hot Wheels ID casting that I have not bought yet that can beat it. And if there is, you gotta let me know where it is. Unless it's the Cybertruck. And then maybe that might not beat it too. So, who knows what can beat this thing. But all I know is that it is now the king of the raceways for Hot Wheels ID cars as of now. And that'll do it for today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race video. See you next week where we'll be doing the same thing, but only with fantasy cars. Hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you're brand new watching, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times. And we will see you, yes you, at the next video.